In this video, Kevin and I are going to be trying 3 Betty Crocker mixes. We have the blueberry muffin mix, chocolate chip muffin mix, and this is the cornbread and muffin mix. These were sent to us from Daniel in Branson, Missouri, so thank you very, very much to Daniel. For the, they all bake at the same temperature. They all bake at 400 degrees, so preheat your oven to 400 degrees, and they all bake for about the same time. So that's why we're able to try them all together. These, the blueberry and the chocolate chip mixes, you can use water or milk, either one. So if you're out of milk, I think that's terrific because you can just use water. We're going to actually try one of each and see if there's a difference in the flavor. The blueberry, we're going to be trying with half a cup of water. The chocolate chip, we're going to be trying with half a cup of milk. And then for the cornbread muffins, you can make them in a muffin pan, or you can make them in a glass 8x8 pan, like I am doing, just like a regular pan of cornbread. You need a 1/3 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and 1 egg. So I did grease this pan, and then I also greased the bottom of my muffin pan, and I just use regular vegetable oil. So these mixes are very, very easy to whip up. They just, I mean, these are great for like your kids if they haven't ever made anything in the kitchen before. These are perfect because it gets them started, because all they're having to do is dump it in and just mix it together. So this is supposed to make 6 muffins. Have the chocolate chip, and this is the one that we're going to use the milk for. So now we have our cornbread muffin mix. And it's the same thing, you're just adding 3 ingredients instead of 1. These are all going to cook for 18 minutes. I'm going to put this, all this mix in here, and then I'm going to flatten it out a little bit on the bottom just to make sure it's even across the bottom. And then we're going to bake all of these for 18 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, you see how dark these are. I took all of these out after 16.5 minutes because they were finished. I think it's where, like, the cornbread is so thin in this pan. You can see how thin it is. It's just a very thin layer. But these were also ready at the same time. So just check on them. This is the chocolate chip. And I'm going to get a blueberry. And we're going to actually open these up. And I'm going to get us a piece of cornbread. And I don't know how much you're supposed to get. I'm just going to cut it. It came out really simple. You see that. But you see how thin it is? And then I figured I would show you what these look like on the inside. So there's your chocolate chip. And it's the one that's made with milk. And then this is our blueberry. So that's how we look. So now we'll give them a try. So first we're going to try the cornbread muffin mix. It says perfect for traditional skillet cornbread. It makes 6 muffins if you want to do it that way. But I tell you what, it couldn't have been easier just to put it in the pan like that. And you see how nice it cooked and came out easily. Just make sure you spray your pan. It says for 2 muffins, a third of, there's 3 servings per pouch. It makes 2 serving size, makes 2 muffins. That's all that it makes is 2 muffins? Really?
Not much.
So 2 muffins
No. Servings per
No,
containers.
it says 2 muffins prepared is $3.30. That's for the whole package. 2 muffins. It says it's very specifically makes 2 muffins.
Yeah, but there's 3 servings per pouch, so 2 times 3 is 6. And then they're giving you the
2 muffins is $330.
Right.
Okay.
And it makes 6 muffins.
Okay.
With the awfully small muffins, I can just tell you that right now. That reminds me a little bit of it doesn't have a lot of flavor to it, honestly. It has a cornmeal kind of flavor, but it doesn't have, like, we make homemade cornbread that's like really rich and has a lot of flavor. Or the corn muffins from like Jiffy corn muffins are sweet.
Yes.
These really don't have any of that.
This
going on.
No, this we always put butter on our cornbread, so this would definitely benefit from butter. But I can tell you right now, this is a good mix.
It's good,
but it's not as good as Jiffy.
No, I like the sweet muffins.
Jiffy is better. Jiffy corn muffins. If you've never bought, they're in a little blue box, and they're about as cheap as can be. And if you have a family, you could make probably, I don't know, what, 5 muffins out of there. Everybody can have one. They're awesome.
They're good.
You can put them on the side of any meal. They go with anything, and they're just so cheap.
These are good. They're just kind of
bland.
They're almost like unflavored grits. Like if you made grits and just made grits by themselves and not put any salt, pepper, butter, or anything like that. They kind of have that gritty corn texture, and that's about it. That's all you get is that corny kind of flavor.
But for the rest, we'll put some butter on it because butter is going to make all of these better.
Yeah.
But I can tell you just from experience.
Yeah, Jiffy, you don't need butter on the Jiffy.
Jiffy, yeah, you don't have to have any butter on the Jiffy, and they're really good.
Really
so
good.
For this one, I prefer the Jiffy. So the chocolate chip is the one that we made with milk, and it says 2 muffins are prepared with milk is 270 calories. Of course, that probably depends on what kind of milk you use. So this is the one that we made with milk.
Good flavor.
Yeah, that's nice. You could taste the chocolate.
The chocolates are like semi-sweet chocolate chips, so they got a little bit of darkness to them.
It reminds you of exactly like a chocolate chip cookie, but it's in a bread. It's a bread form, so it's fluffy.
They're a little dense, though. They are a little dense. They're fluffy, but they're dense.
I think they're fluffy.
And they're a little dry.
A little bit, but nothing that a little butter couldn't cure.
No, well, a little butter.
So I think those are good.
Those are good. The chocolate chips are a little dark for me, but they're still good.
This is the blueberry. These are the ones we made with water, and they're 270 calories for 2. Oh, I was like, where's mine? Did he eat it already?
Right there.
Oh my gosh.
That was much lighter and fluffier.
That's better. Oh, yeah.
Because that chocolate chip was dense and almost chewy almost.
The texture of the one.
With
and
water.
It's so funny because everybody's always like, add milk, add milk. You know, they say add milk. The directions say you can add milk or water. And everybody's like, I always add milk. Like that makes it better. Oh, no. The water made it so good.
Now, it could be that one mix is just fluffier than the other two.
That is super, super fluffy.
But I mean, to really truly compare it, you'd have to get the exact same mix.
You'd have to get like 2
of the blueberries.
Chocolate chips.
Or 2 chocolate chips, yeah. And to really compare them. But the difference in texture between the two is just like night and day.
Yes, that's amazing. So when I first tasted that chocolate chip, I was thinking that was a fluffier. Until I had that blueberry.
It's dense and rubbery kind of.
Yeah, until I had the blueberry, I didn't realize that it's not as dense as what I've had.
Oh no, we've got some that are almost like no air.
But it is very dense compared to the blueberry. That blueberry is my favorite. Yeah, that is delicious. This is the one that I would get all the
Yeah,
time.
I would too.
Yeah, so if you, as far as the sweet ones go, comparing them, even though this, you really could taste the chocolate chips.
I didn't like the chocolate chips though. They were
you
they were
love
too
them.
dark for me.
Yeah, so even if you know, the blueberry just tastes better. It has an overall better flavor, and I would make them from now on with water.
And we've looked in our local, we've checked at Meijer at least, and I'm pretty sure I've looked at Walmart before too. They don't have these at our store.
No, we know it. We've for sure checked at Meijer, and they did not.
And I
have
don't
them.
remember ever seeing them at Walmart. I know they have the cookie mixes.
Our Walmart, our stores around us are big on having the Martha White.
Martha White and the
Martha White's a big seller around here.
Yeah.
So, but these, it's nice to know that you can get these. So, Daniel, thank you so much. We appreciate it. If you've tried all of these, Daniel, let us know in the comments which was your favorite, because we would definitely choose that blueberry again and again. So, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.